How is my ferritin or iron level tied to amenorrhea or RED-S?
Well, ferritin level, a low ferritin is a symptom of low iron intake. And so if you are not eating red meat, which many people with RED-S do not do, if you are not eating breakfast cereal that's enriched with iron, if you are not cooking in a cast iron skillet, the chances are your iron intake is quite low. And so it's no wonder that you have iron deficiency, and that is showing up in reduced serum ferritin. So I would say that the reduced ferritin is just a symptom of an unbalanced diet. And the way to correct that is to start cooking in a cast iron skillet, to eat breakfast cereals that are enriched with iron. So instead of the all natural kashi, you have General Mills or Post or Kellogg's cereals that have things added to them like iron and B vitamins and zinc and other nutrients, or at least mix and match, Cheerios in your all natural granola or something. But I'd look at your iron intake, and once you get if you're in a hole, if your ferritin is low, in order to get out of that hole, you really need to take an iron supplement. But once you're out, then you want to maintain a higher iron intake. And people say, oh, but I eat lots of spinach. The iron that's in spinach is poorly bioavailable. So you can eat a lot of spinach, but that's not why you'll be strong to the finish. There are other good things in spinach too. So I would look at alternate sources of iron, and that could be dark meat chicken, it could be salmon, it could be the darker the meat, the more iron there is. The darker the food, the more iron that there is. So like spinach has more iron than lettuce does. But the iron that's in plants is not absorbed as well as the iron that's in animal products.
Thank you for sharing that. I think that's an important piece to mention. And would you say that typically someone who does have RED-S tends to have low iron, or someone with someone who has reasonable iron? Like, is it possible to have one without the other, or do they generally go hand in hand?
I'm sure that you can have one without the other. I mean, sometimes people have low iron because they have celiac disease and they don't absorb iron. I mean, there are other reasons besides RED-S that people would have a low iron stores. But you want to tune into it. I mean, anemia is a real problem among female athletes because so many females do not consume as much red meat or animal protein as male athletes do, for example. And so if you're feeling that you just can't keep up with people like you used to, like you're running up a hill with your teammates that you've always run up hills with, and now you're just like at the end, like sucking air, what happened? Maybe you've become anemic or have low iron. So you certainly want to monitor it and have blood tests done routinely.
Is there a number you typically tell people to keep their ferritin at?
Well, certainly more than 20. And, some people say about 40, some people say 70. Each person's body is kind of different, but if it's really low, it will impact your performance. And, why do that to yourself?
Okay. Thank you for that.